Tonight at 6 o'clock, the police in Greenfield have concluded their investigation into the death of a 10-year-old boy.
The police department ruled the death of Sammy Teusch was a suicide. This is a story we first brought you nearly a month ago after his family told us bullying led the boy to take his own life. Our Chase Houle has been following this case since the start and explains that the police findings are different from the school's.
In a statement sent out by Greenfield Police Friday morning, the department says its investigation into Sammy Teusch's death found there was some bullying taking place in his life.
Can I answer where there's other children who feel that and have stated to us that Sammy was picked on and Sammy was hit and Sammy was pushed? Yes, I can say that. So I can say there was some bullying taking place.
But an email sent to me from the superintendent of Greenfield Central Schools, Dr. Harold Olin, earlier this month, he denied Sammy was bullied at school. One of his initial emails said, "I combed through the entries for the student, and bullying is not a theme that is noted." And when I asked for clarification, he sent me another email stating, "To clarify, no bullying report was ever submitted by the parents or the student." Continuing to write, "I can only see entries that are made related to discipline. None of those entries detail bullying behavior."
I have combed through the entries.
Sammy's dad, Sam Teusch, read those same emails.
It is a bold-faced lie, and there's no other way around that. He didn't sugarcoat anything. He didn't try to make it look any other way, except we did nothing as parents to try to help him to go to the school. We did nothing. They had no idea that this was even going on because we never brought this to them. It's a lie.
While Dr. Olin denied any bullying nearly a month ago, now he's saying something completely different. In a statement he sent out on Friday, he wrote, "We have reviewed GPD's statement, whose findings are consistent with the information gleaned from Greenfield Central's internal investigation."
You're in a position of power where when you're in that position, your first thought needs to be of the children and of the families of the children, because you're here to serve them. You're here to do whatever you can to make their situation better, not defame the parents and say that we're at fault or somebody else is at fault.
Yeah, jumping off what Sam said there, because social media can be a great place and it can also be a cruel place. And I want to make this known tonight that the police chief says there is no indication that the parents bullied Sammy in any way. And I also want to say here, as far as if he found the school negligent for not addressing the bullying, he does not.
Yeah, I think this is just a perfect example of how difficult it is for families to process a suicide, because you never really know what the mindset was, and that is something that just will haunt you for all time. It's just such a burden to carry.
And that's what the police chief said today. He's like, there was no note, there's nothing to have to fall back on to say this is exactly why.
Yes.
And a 10-year-old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Such a loss. All right, Chase, thank you so much for your reporting.